This is the box the hair came in, and then I didn't really get any goodies, but I did get some wig caps. Can always use those. Here's the wig. It came super silky straight, but I had to wash it because I tried to bleach the knots. The quality of the lace is perfect. Lace is super thin. I may have to tin it a little bit. The hair is pretty thick, so I'm going to be plucking the frontal a lot to get the natural look. But it's a super long wig as well, so it had to be thick. And the hair is super pretty. It's 24 inches, super thick all the way down. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Here's how much hair I plucked out of the frontal, and I'll probably pluck just a little bit more, but yeah, it's pretty good density, pretty thick, pretty full. And that's good for the girls who like thick hair. So yeah. Okay, so ignore the boys in the background. You see I got my wig cap on. I decided to use some foundation to tint the lace. So we're going to clean it up after I put it on. So I did pluck the frontal. Tried to do as much as possible. It's still pretty full. I'm not going to lie. It looks a mess because I have foundation everywhere, but it's still pretty full. I'm just gonna style it and then go in and clean it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this in a ponytail. And I'm sure you all have figured out by now how to at least glue the wig down. I'm actually gonna do it by sections this time. I usually don't do it like this, but gonna take my time today, do it by sections. And then to get the best results, definitely use 91% alcohol and clean up around your cap so that there's no grease left behind, no oil, no foundation, no nothing left behind. Yeah, I have oily skin and I tend to have to do this maybe twice during the process. Once while applying the bald cap and then another time before I apply the actual wig. Okay, so I'm going to start with the middle. I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to show y'all how it applies. Just going to pull. Okay. Pull. I have to be able to see the hairline. Yeah, or everything else is not gonna lay right if this part is not laid correctly. And then take the comb. It did really good. I know it looks a mess right now, but you just gotta trust the process. And you know, sometimes I do have to go back in and glue certain parts down. That's okay. The hair is so soft. I mean, I guess you can tell. It's so soft. It's not, I don't know, it feels different. It does feel a little different. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is do the second layer and then I will show y'all how I apply that side and then with the other side again. What I will do though is cut the flap for my ear because I already know it's not gonna fit. Okay, so everything is down and now I'm going to apply my scarf so that I can melt everything while we're waiting. And I've actually been waiting longer than you guys have. I had to go put on food for the boys. I'm just gonna cut this net off. I'm gonna do a curl test and then I'm gonna obviously do a flat iron test on the hair. And I will have pictures coming soon. so you guys can see how I styled it. Here's the hair. It's so full. This and the bottoms look good. I'm gonna take a piece of the frontal and the bundles in the back. Some people have said that they noticed them two being different. I guess I have before too, so not with this company per se, but just in general. So takes heat really well. Give me a second. And the reason that the hair is like steaming a little bit is because it's still pretty, it's damp. I wouldn't say it's wet, but it's damp. Oh, okay. These curls are bouncy. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is test how well the heat does on the curl, and then how well it does just without it being curled. You know how sometimes when you put too much heat on hair, it folds, meaning it doesn't give. It doesn't. Oh, I like this hair. One little swipe, I did too, but one swipe and it was back straight. Y'all see what it is.
Mommy, you can get me chicken again.
Are you guys hear how he's talking to me? One swipe and the hair is back. That is amazing. That is crazy. So it looks good. Hair looks good. Really, really good. I'm gonna come back on here and show you guys what it looks like all straightened and whatnot in a second. Need to feed the babies. It's pretty much flat ironed, and I could even do a better job if I took smaller sections, but you get the idea. It looks so bomb. And I did a really quick 1-2 with this hair, something like this, and I'm in love. I just love it. It's full, it's long, it's pretty, and it does not smell as bad as other hair has. Not nearly as bad. Again, this wig was a 250 density, so obviously it's super thick. You could go thinner if you would like if you just can't keep up with the thicker wig. But I'm in love. I'm so in love. They did bomb on this hair. Thanks so much, Geeta Hair, for sending me this wig. It is so, so, so pretty. I have no complaints. No complaints at all. Even with the knots being slightly large, it's just so bomb. And they were probably large because I got a higher density. But yeah, I'm living, I love. I would say on my end, I would probably use just a tad bit lighter foundation, but I know I'd be putting bronzer around my scalp when I do my makeup, so that's what I try to incorporate. But yeah, so cute. Oh, let me go ahead and do the hot comb test. Hot. Oh, okay. You know, usually you gotta go through a couple times, which is fine, but yes, I love. Absolutely no complaints. I do not have one right now. And you guys got to see in real time how the hair reacts to being straightened, curled, all of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and let me know in the comments what you think and what's your favorite part about the wig.